Alright, so over the past few days, I have noticed a lot of people joining the server, SinCity. That's the server that I play on, the server that I've played on for a long time, that have no idea what to do, okay? And a lot of them have wanted to become a community police officer, anything like that. Alright, so I'm just going to go over the easy way to do it. It's pretty simple. A lot of people refuse to read it, and so that's why I'm doing this, to make it a lot easier for everybody, the staff team, so you don't have to enforce it. And okay, so I'll just get to it. So first, you're gonna join the Discord. You're gonna go to welcome. I've already given myself the role, but what you would do is you click this check mark as long as your account's verified, and you will get the center role. Next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go straight to community police, and you're gonna react to the police car. You're gonna get a DM from the reaction roles saying that you've got the role added. You can just ignore that. You're gonna have to read all this. So, as a member of the Las Vegas Metro Auxiliary Police, you must adhere to the following guidelines. You must be in corresponding radio channels at all times while on duty. You are not allowed to use lethal force at any time. I'll go over that a little bit more later. You must obey all orders given by sworn law enforcement officers. So if a whitelisted officer tells you to do something, gives you an order, you must do it because they are higher ranked than you. And of course, you must have fun. That is a requirement for playing on Sin City. Being a CP will help you learn how to RP as a Leo, which then you can in turn and apply for and have some experience. So first things first is command to go on duty as PEO is /on-duty PEO. There's the main vehicle and the option of vehicle spawn code, and you must be at least 13 years old to be an auxiliary police officer. And the server staff do reserve the right to check your age at any point in time. So what you'll do is you'll go in game, and I'll do that in just a second. But for now, we're gonna go down here, and one of the most important parts of being a Leo is knowing your TIN codes. There's a channel you will have access to that has TIN codes. You can go through, memorize them all. You're not required as a PEO to memorize them all. I recommend having them on a second monitor. But whenever you do become a whitelisted officer, you're gonna have to memorize these. All right, so just make sure you take that into account because you are gonna have to memorize those. All right. Anyway, let's go back. We're gonna go into FiveM now. Alright. So this is the PEO uniform. These are the vehicles. So we'll just go through. Just be advised that you do, in order to, once you've, gone through, given yourself the role, you're gonna give yourself a call sign. So it starts with 6 Echo, and then you can pick a 3-letter call sign that hasn't been taken. If you need any help with the call sign, you can just ask in general. People help you out. But anyway, in order to go on duty, you're going to do /on-duty PEO. It's going to put you into this bed and give you a loadout. You're going to keep the stun gun, flashlight, and the nightstick. Alright. So, for the uniform, you can customize it a little bit. There are certain requirements, as I'm going to go over now. Legs and pants, you have to have the normal pants. You cannot have the motorcycle pants, alright? So make sure you have the normal pants on. Unfortunately, the hat is not allowed. But other than that, you can do whatever you'd like. No hat, and make sure the motorcycle pants are off. You have to have the normal pants. You can long sleeve, change your skin color. You can wear some glasses. It's up to you. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, we're going to move on to the vehicles. So this is the Impala, or the Impala. I said Impala, that's the spawn code. You can come in here. You can spawn it by doing vehicle spawner, spawn vehicle by model name, and typing in Impala. I'm not going to do that now. Because I already have it spawned. You can go through, you can customize it, turn on, put up the engine, all that sort of stuff. Try to keep turbo off. Don't use turbo. This thing is already fast enough as is. Now, this is where whenever you're customizing police vehicles, this is where it's gonna come into, like, this is where everybody is, basically. This is where you're gonna turn on the light bar, which is required. All the little extras, and you have choices in all of them. You have to wear a light bar, or use a light bar, not wear, and you cannot be an unmarked. So if it spawns like this, you're going to have to go to vehicle libraries and change it to mark. It must say Las Vegas Metro Auxiliary Police on the side, alright? But, other than that, I honestly like this car. It's pretty fast too. It hits 103. It compares to some of the actual whitelisted Leo cars. Now if you come over here, this is the optional vehicle. You can use this, you don't have to. It's up to you. I personally like the Impala more, but that's just me. You can come over here and spawn this. The spawn code for this is the PEO1, so you can type that in. I'm not going to, of course. You can go through, and this one has a lot of different extras you can go through. A bunch of them involve the light bar and how the lights work, But yeah, you can go through, customize it. You could turn up the engine. Of course, don't put the turbo on. And yeah, that's basically that vehicle. One thing I want to go over that people don't know is you're gonna go through, and in order to turn on the sirens, for me it's Y. I've heard people say it's Q. I think I don't know why it's Y for me, but it is. So I use Y to turn on the lights. It could be Q for you, and it could be something else. I don't really know what keybind it is assigned to, but just know that it's either Q or Y. You can go to Alt. That'll turn the sirens on. You can press R to change the tone of the sirens. And if you're feeling real nice during a chase, you can turn on the the auxiliary siren, which will just there's another siren, just annoys the shit out of the criminals in case you want to give them a headache. Uh, that's that. Now, that's basically it with the vehicles. I'm just gonna go over a few guidelines with the PEO. As said in the community police channel, you are not allowed lethal. You're not allowed lethal firearms. So you're allowed a taser. If you're a good shot, this taser is actually better than you think. If you're not, well, become a good shot. The taser, we have a script to where it will put you down for 15 to 10 seconds in the server. It's longer than the normal time. But to also be aware that at some point, you are going to run out of taser cartridges. I'm pressing left click now, and it will not shoot. As you can see in the bottom left, it says you have no taser cartridges. Use reload cart, so you could do reload cart. And there you go. You can shoot again. Use the taser. And next, we're gonna go over is you can go to the Leo toolbox. In the Leo toolbox, you're gonna go to police toolbox actions. You can cuff, uncuff, drag, put play in vehicle, take them out, and go to radar. Don't use that radar though. If you are gonna set up signal 11, which is your radar on, and you're just sitting, that's a 10 code. You're gonna go press control, toggle, and there you go. That's the radar for you. So say you do get into a 1011, which is a traffic stop, for those that don't know the 10 codes, and you've asked them, for their license, registration, proof insurance. You are going to call it over the radio. PEOs do not have access to the Leo CAD, so what you're going to do is you're going to call it out, so whatever your call sign is, so I'll just make one up real fast, so 680-329, need 1027 on a Jason Mint. Made that name up as well. 1027 is a name check, so what that signifies is to the Leos, and if there is a dispatch in the radio comms, that you need a 1027, which is a name check, on Jason Mint, and they'll run it back to you, let you know if there's anything wrong, warrants, or anything like that. Same thing applies with license plates. It's a 1028, so you're going to call it over. Say 680-329. I need 1028 on a license plate, and if there's dispatch or another Leo, they'll say ready, and then you'll relay the information. So just Leo, maybe. See, there's a plate LEO, and they'll run that through you and tell you if there's anything different with that. While we're here, I'm gonna go over this. I'm gonna change this. Okay. So whenever you're about to go on duty, you're gonna want to join one of the RTOs. Whatever you see the cops in, you're gonna join. All right. And with that, let me change it back. I'm sorry for the black screen for a moment. It didn't transition. All right. So you gotta make sure to in RTO, you gotta make sure to keep RTO in the channel, which is radio traffic only. You don't need to talk on the radio, unless it's radio traffic. So 6 Echo 329, I'm gonna be on 1011 Northwest Toledo Boulevard, a black Ferrari, no additions required. Looks like there's gonna be one occupant in the vehicle. So there you go. That's a perfect example of a 1011 call out right there. You don't want to flood comms, but you also want to keep RTO. So what you want to do is just keep all the casual conversations on. You can do that. You can do that in game chat. You can do that in Civ chat. You can do that anywhere else. Keep it out of the channels. Alright. Anyway, that's basically it. Any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'm going to try to be active on this video, because there's a older video of this made by Redneck. Since then, we have rebranded the server, came out with a new one. So this is basically the same thing. That one is a little bit outdated. So this is the updated way to become a PEO. And if you and this is granted that you have experience and you're of course of the age limit. Whenever you become a PEO and you patrol for let's say a day or so, you can go through and apply for a whitelisted department. If you believe that you can do a good application and you believe you have enough experience, you can apply. If we do that, it'll be right here. You can check. It'll be in server applications. You'll go through there. I personally am part of the Nevada State Police, so that's the NSP application. And if you want to join the Metro Police, it should be this one. Yes, so LVPD is right there. But yeah, that's basically that. I mean, you go through, you can apply, and yeah, I thought I'd give you a sneak peek at the cars over here. So, all right, Cole, I'm coming over. All right, so this is the two departments. We have Nevada State Police and the Metro Police. This is Cole right here. He's part of the Metro Police. He's in their banana uniform, or their Metro Police yellow uniform. As I just call it banana. This is the NSP uniform. This is the non-formal one. We have a formal one right here. It doesn't matter which one you wear. So I just thought we'd show you, give a little sneak peek of the departments right here. We got the LVPD Vic, courtesy of Cole over here. It's pretty nice looking livery. I also like Vics, so there you go. And over here we have the NSP 13 Tahoe. It's one of the vehicles that I used to drive a lot. And yeah, we have all blue lights. They have red and blue. I think they also have traffic advisories. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you have the yellow lights on the back of the light bar, right? Cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're a bit quiet right now, but yeah, they have. I believe we do too. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, so that's basically that. Again, applications are in server applications. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, ask in Discord. But other than that, that's the end of the video, man. See you guys later.